Good morning, everybody. How's it going today? Well, I didn't get on yesterday like I wanted to. Got a little hectic, got a little busy, but I'm on today. So I'm going to talk a little bit about a thing that I saw. That's not surprising that it's happening, but it needs to be put out there. So, Mr. Walz is basically not a really good guy. And to prove those facts, his own brother's going against him. His own brother's telling everybody that he's a liar and he doesn't do what he's supposed to do and he's a cheat and whatever, all the kind. He has a bad character and he's not a good moral person. And he's saying all this really bad stuff about his brother. So, I mean, we already knew most of this already based on, his governorship as when during the pandemic and with all the crap that went down and how he ran and hid and all the other stuff. So, it's not unexpected that his behavior is like this, and it's really not unexpected that she would pick him for a running mate. I mean, foul is foul, you know what I mean? What's that old expression? If it looks like a duck, walks like a duck, squawks like a duck, it's a duck. Well, to me, if you're a liar, you look like a liar, you talk like a liar, you walk like a liar, you're a Democrat. Sorry to say that, but, and I don't mean my people, my friends who are Democrats, they're not liars. I'm talking about our politicians, so let's get that straight. I don't, people believe what they want to believe, but that's a different story. These politicians, and I'm not saying Republicans aren't liars, because I'm sure there is plenty of them around. I mean, because a liar is just a person, you know what I mean? It's not a politic, it's not a political party. I'm sorry, correction. It's a person. It's a person's morals. It's a person's, being. Now, let's face it, politicians are liars because they want to stay in there and keep that gravy train running. We made them rich. They stole from the country. They fattened their bank accounts. They did the inside trading. They did all this crap. They're living in $1 million homes, and we're breaking our ass, sweating our balls off, barely making ends meet on a week-to-week basis. Where they're starting out at like $125K a year, up to $180K a year, $200K a year, whatever the hell it is. Their paychecks keep going up and up and up. We get a 2% raise increase, right? If we're lucky. They vote for raises, and I don't understand if that's even possible or true, but I gotta look into that. But their raises are always like really high. They don't get a 2% raise, they get like a 30% raise or 40% raise. I'm gonna look into it. That's gonna be a good next subject, is like how much the raises do these people get when they get a raise. I know it's a heck of a lot more than we ever get. We get that 1% cost of living. They ain't getting no 1% cost of living. So we're going to go on and on and on. So let's get back to Tim. So anyways, so then I see this little interview from who did it? Was it Megan? I'm gonna have to look. But she interviews 4 of the guys that were in the military with Walz, and he was a CMS at the time, and he abandoned his men, just quit. Said he's done. Go get someone else to do this job. I'm not doing it. I'm not going there. So, how can you be like that? Like, he didn't win the medals he supposedly has. He didn't do the things he's supposedly done. His whole entire military career is a sham, according to these guys. These guys served with him. So, Megyn Kelly, by the way. You should catch it. I think I put it on my Facebook page for those who have Facebook with me. Watch it. It's really interesting. If you don't have Facebook, look up Megyn Kelly. Look up interviews for veterans that know walls. You'll find it. Yeah, so it's pretty interesting. Kind of surprised that, I mean, really? I mean, if I was Kamala Harris with all this stuff coming out, I'd be backpedaling on my call. I'd be figuring out a way to talk to my people and say, I can't have him. He's a disaster. I mean, we're bad enough. I mean, I'm a liar to begin with. Now we got two liars. You know, it's dangerous. She's dangerous enough. You know, the crap that she's saying. So, what are we gonna do? Now, I never, ever, ever pick friendship over politics, and I never will, because I think my friends are more important than my politics. Unless you start messing with my life, and then you're not going to be my friend anymore, because you chose a different politics. But pay attention, people, because if you're voting for her, you're voting for a disaster. I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want to do. Vote whoever you want to vote. But you got to stop blaming Trump. This deranged Trump syndrome, like they're calling it. It's crazy, because how can you put all the blame on Trump? At 4 years he was in presidency. You've got anywhere between 16 and 20 years, if not even more, political years in government from Democrats. You know, especially in the, you know, these past run. You know, 8 years Obama, 8 years Clinton, 4 years now Biden. You know, and that's just recent. You know what I mean? So that's 20 years right there. So you're gonna blame one man for something that was 20 years of bad politics. Now, you might all want to believe it, the people that vote for Biden, but that man is a racist, and he's a sexist, and he's a pervert. And I don't care if you like me for saying what I'm saying or you don't like me for what I'm saying. I'm telling you the truth. Go back and look. I'm not going to use the word because I'm not going to be offensive to anybody, but that man sat in that Senate and said that N-word 8 times. He said we have an N mayor, an N governor, an N this and N that, and we don't need no more N's in politics. Now, if you don't believe me, go look. I mean, it's undisputable. You can't say he never said it, because it's there. He said it. You know? And then let's look at some other stuff. Let's look at the you know what? Let's not. Let's save that for another day, because this is just a ball, and it's just unraveling, and this ball is big, and it's a big ball, and it used to be all really nice and tight, but a piece of elastic broke, and now it's falling apart and it's unraveling. So, getting back to Walz, he's bad, she's bad, it's all bad. Don't go in that direction. That's my point. And I know sometimes I ramble, but my brain goes like that. It's like I start thinking of stuff as I'm going along, and I'm just like jump, boom, 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 boom. I'm jumping. But anyway, I'll get better. I'll try to fix this. I'll try to get it a little bit more organized, a little bit more platforms, a little bit more, professionalism, I guess. I like being wild. I like being crazy. I like, speaking off the cuff. I'm kind of like Trump. And that's why, like, a lot of people, I'm like a love-or-take type of dude. You know what I mean? Either you love me or you hate me. I don't care. Because I speak my mind and I speak the way I want to speak. And that's Trump. So you either love him or hate him. There's no in the middle. But here's the deal. You know, you guys are listening to the wrong people, and you're not listening to anybody else to hear the opposite side. You're judging him based on someone else's opinion without looking at someone else. Peace out. Love you.